Welcome to the mighty show, the wonderful world of Dynamo. Like dynamite is keen to blow with magic you never seen before. And this one's called Dynamo's State of Mind. David, you need to make some way. This kid's becoming a major name. He came all the way from Bradford, sitting on top of a train. This play's insane. Are you ready for Dynamo's State of Mind?
What do you think of these trainers?
They're pretty bad for it, man.
They're quite cool, isn't it? Like, but the only thing I'm thinking is like, you know how you get some people like change the laces and stuff? Either the white laces, yeah? Or the purple ones.
Oh!
Which ones would look better, do you know?
1 second he was wearing white laces, just kicked his foot, and then it was purple. It's pretty crazy.
You actually just wear like... Watch it. Maybe you should have purple ones instead, you know.
Paul Daniels, I'm sorry mate, it's time to check yourself straight into the old people's home. New generation.
What up? I'm Dynamo. Thank you for picking up the Culture and Shoelace DVD. Before I teach you how to make the gimmick and how to perform the effect, I want to give you a quick history on how we came up with the idea. Now, in 2006 I was approached by Adidas and asked to create 3 small adverts doing magic effects using their new ZX sneaker or trainer. It's this one right here. The Culture and Shoelace was one of the effects that we came up with. Now, it's kind of funny how we came up with this idea because it was actually a non-magician, my manager Dan Albion, who had the idea for the gimmick that I'm going to teach how to make. And when he said the idea to me, I kind of didn't think it would work, to be honest. But we talked about it to Angelo Carbone, who is a genius, by the way, but he was a consultant for the Adidas adverts. And the next day, he came back with a prototype of the gimmick. So, after messing about with the gimmick for about 3 hours, I came up with a presentation and handling, which I'm about to teach you. And this actually became one of my favourite effects to perform, and hopefully it could become one of yours. So yeah, that's a quick history of the Culture and Shoelace. Before I teach you how to make your own gimmick, I just thought I'd start by showing you the actual gimmick we used in the advert. You're actually looking at it right now. Can you see it? Get a closer look. Is the actual gimmick is a shell that goes over your laces, which is on the pull, which is right here. Get a closer look at the gimmick. See that? Held together by a wire to help it keep shape. Clips under the bottom lace, and there's a piece of wire here that clips over the tongue. This was the original gimmick that Angelo made, and then now let's teach you how to make your own. To perform and make the gimmick for its effect, you're going to require quite a few things. First off, you need 2 pairs of matching trainers. The trainers you get are very important for the effect to work. You need to get trainers where, get close up on this, the laces, the part where the holes and the laces are attached to the trainer is one separate piece. So that what you're going to do is actually cut this part of the trainer off and also the tongue to create a shell. Also going to need to get some very strong tape. This is power grip. A very sharp stanley knife or craft knife. A roll of thin metal. Some pliers that you can use to cut the metal. Super glue. And also, when you buy the trainers, you need to buy a pair of extra laces, but make sure the laces are a different colour than the laces that come with the trainers. So I've got some purple laces and trainers come with white laces. Once you've got everything, we're ready to make the gimmick. Left from the effect out the left trainer. So to make the gimmick in the left trainer, the first thing you need to do is start by getting the left trainer and removing the laces. So you get rid of the laces, and you're going to get the craft knife, close up to this, and you're going to basically cut around the section where the laces were threaded. You see right here, you're going to cut underneath there. Actually cut under, you need to cut so you cut the stitching, because you can see this is actually all one piece. You see, I started cutting the lace, and the reason I say you get these trainers is because they're perfect, because this part is stitched separately onto a trainer, so it's perfect for making the gimmick. You're going to cut that all the way around. Because you're cutting the stitching, the tongue will also come loose on the trainer. I have one down here that I did earlier. See where I've cut off the stitching there, and then now left with the tongue and the part where the laces go. And you can already see the gimmick coming into shape right there. The next thing you need to do is the tongue, you see, is quite thick because it's got a lot of padding. So you're going to actually remove all the padding off the back, so you're just left with the top layer. Use your craft knife to do that also. To remove the padding from the tongue, you start by getting the craft knife and you basically cut into the stitching area. You see I've started to cut here. It's all stitched on here, and eventually so you can actually peel it off. Just to cut where the stitch is. So you should end up with a tongue which is really thin, as thin as possible. I've actually taken off all the padding from the back. I've left a little bit up behind the actual Adidas logo, just near the top, just to keep it set out, to keep shape. Now what you need to do is take the holes, and you're going to have to actually lace up the holes and then glue them down onto the tongue, like so. I found that when lacing the trainer, it's good to actually lace it through the hole that you'll find in the tongue. When it comes to gluing down this part of your gimmick, you actually have a natural guideline, because the lace is already laced up essentially. So you are kind of halfway to making your gimmick. You should now be looking at a gimmick like this. What you've done is you've glued the lace holes section to the tongue, which you've stripped to make really thin. So you've almost got what represents a shaft of your laces on your trainer. There's not much left to do. You just simply have to have some wire to the back so it can hold a bit of shape. I'm going to use your tape to do that. So what I've done here is I've taken 3 pieces of wire like this, one there, and then cover them with black tape, hold it in place. What this allows you to do is bend your gimmick, and because the wire is there, it will actually hold its shape. Gives you more of a curved feel, which obviously makes it look like your foot is in the trainer. Looks like this is actually part of the trainer. Then what you're going to need to do is make a hook, which like hooks over the top. It hooks over the other tongue, holding this in place. How this is done is you get a piece of the wire, fold it in half, and then kind of twist it and fold it back, so you have kind of like a hook, like so. Then you're going to actually tape it down just behind the actual logo part. of the tongue. Just behind the top. You don't want it to go too far because obviously they will see it. You want it to be just below, like so. Once you've attached your top hoop, like so, you're also going to make one for the bottom. It's going to go right here, which will actually slide into one of the laces underneath the gimmick, kind of holding it in place at the bottom. So it's done like so. Take a piece of the wire, twist it like this, give you this, and then you will tape it to this section, leaving it sticking up a little bit. See that? Once you've attached the bottom hoop, you essentially have the gimmick. Gimmick's ready to go. All there's left to do now is to attach the pull. Now you're thinking, what do you use as a pull? It's quite simple really. You need to remove the lace from the matching trainer for the left foot, because it's from the left trainer. So remove the left lace and you're going to use that as your pull, because you're going to replace that lace with a different colour lace in the actual trainer. So you just attach it to this hoop. There. What I've actually done is I've attached a bit of tape up near the lace just to kind of hold it in position. So it's right in the centre. So there you have it. You've now made a shell gimmick. All I've left to do now is to prepare the other trainer. That's quite simple. All you need to do is take whichever colour lace it is you want, make sure it's a different colour from your gimmick, and just lace it up like so. So once you've made your gimmick, it's time to set it up so you can go out and perform it. So what you're going to do is the shoelace that you attached to your pull, you're going to thread up your left jean leg, and you're going to swing it round to the back and attach a pencil to the end so you've got something to pull onto. See that? That actually goes right down through the trouser leg. You can actually see it right there. Now when performing this effect, a little tip is to wear white socks so that the shoelace actually blends in. Whereas I ain't got any white socks at the moment, but when you actually perform it, I advise that you wear white socks. So then you take your gimmick and the first loop of wire goes over the tongue. Show you this. First loop of wire goes over the tongue, and the bottom loop goes under the bottom lace. This kind of holds it in place. And then you might want to tuck them, if there's any purple laces showing, you might want to tuck them underneath. You kind of press the gimmick so it's kind of round your shoe. The jeans I recommend are going to be quite baggy at the bottom, because this gimmick can have to go up the jean. But yeah, it's good to get long jeans and fold them over, because it kind of gives you like a natural sleeve. So, and the good thing is when you have baggy jeans, it also provides a bit of weight which kind of holds the gimmick in place. When you actually perform the effect, all you need to do is simply take your right hand, lift up your trouser leg for your jeans leg, kind of making an opening, and you might want to give it a shake just to open it fully. That's kind of perfect right there, because if I was to, when I pull this backwards, I'll do this slowly up. If I pull this backwards, you see the gimmick goes up the trouser leg, revealing the laces. Then if you give a quick shake down, you can kind of throw the jeans back down. It's a quick effect. There's the visual effect. And then what I'll do is I'll lift this up and sit, I'll kind of just go, show it around like this. Whilst I'm doing this, I'm taking the pencil, stick it into my back pocket, which kind of holds the gimmick up your leg, so that you can kind of just drop that and you don't have to worry about the gimmick falling back down. Right guys, yeah, I've got one better way to show you the live performance of the culture in the shoelace than a live booking here with Western Union, with the Z Carnival. Yeah, there's money.
Shoelace one. He's going to tie his shoelace while practicing.
you doing, guys? You good? You awake? Some of you. That's good. I'm a little bit nervous. I just talked to my mum on the phone, and she said if you suck on a sweet, it can help calm the nerves. So, nobody don't mind. But does anybody want one? Gonna follow? Anyone? It's possible now. Oh, big crowd. It's gonna be right. That sounded healthy. Would you like this one? No? I'll save it till later. Well, I'm feeling much calmer now. You look a bit nervous now, but I'm feeling alright. So anyway, everyone, my name's Dynamo. I'm a magician from Bradford, which some of you may know about already. And I'm influenced. My magic's influenced by modern television. Like, has anybody heard of MTV? Oh. And there's a show on MTV called Pimp My Ride. Well, you may not know what this is. If you do, wicked. If you don't, I'm going to explain. For sure, it's all about customising cars. So they take a beaten up car, and then they customise it. They put TVs in the headrests, and you know, it's just cool. Yeah. And unfortunately, I can't. You know, I'm a magician. I can't afford a car. So I travel everywhere on foot. So essentially, I consider my trainers to be my life. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, I think it's pretty cool. I'm, you know, a bit of a trainer freak. But I've been practicing like customising my trainers, like that, so you get, you know, personal waves. And what's really cool is I've actually managed to fit a vending machine inside this trainer. I know it's hard to believe, but has anybody got a 10-pence piece? You got one? Anyone? Oh, I like this. Woman's going into a purse to give me some money. It's a good show. Thank you. So, do you want to come up? Yeah, everyone can do that if they want. Hey, it's getting good, this. But, darling, would you mind coming and helping me? Seeing you just spent so long looking in your purse, I feel like you want to be part of the show. Give her a round of applause if she makes it. Right. What's your name, darling? This is Autumn, Dynamo, the car.
Hello.
So this is 10p, but someone tried to put my head. You know, I'm not that bad. But what I'd like to do is stick your name, your credit card details on either side of the coin, or just put your initials. So you want to do it on the other side as well? And then show it to the camera guy. That's good. Yeah. I mean, it's signed by you, and you know, you people believe me, right? So I don't want you to think I'm cheating, I am, I just don't want you to think I am. Now if I take the coin, see the camera on this? If I squeeze it, and just, that's what sends it into the vending machine. I know it's strange to believe it too, but the world's first turn a vending machine. What is that? Oh, it's a Mars bar. It's a little bit squashed, but you can have it if you want. I tell you what, put your hands together. Because for 10p, I think you know you deserve a little bit more. They're about, it's like a penny sweet. Just a little bit lower. There's a bit of a malfunction. I've got a problem with my vending machine. Is that, if you can hear this. So you can see it's a brand new car. But the problem, can you hear it?
Yeah.
Actually, I apologise to whoever stage this is. And I apologise for the next act, I hope he slips. The problem is the coin that you signed, that you put into the vending machine. But everyone knows where this is going anyway. Oops. Is that your signature?
Yes.
Can you see that on the camera at all? You see that? Say that in the cinema here. Enjoy your mind, though. Give a round of applause as goes up to the seat. Right, now, watching MTV, you don't just see, like, Pimp My Ride, you also see music videos. And, I consider myself, to be a bit of a dancer in my spare time. And I always dance away to music videos at home in my bedroom. Maybe I'm giving you too much information now. But I want to perform my next trick, my final trick, in the vein of a music video. I'm going to do it's my favourite card trick. I'm going to do it in the vein of a music video. So what I'm going to do is get these lovely gentlemen on the front row and a lady to pick a card. Is my DJ ready almost? In a second I want you to play me a track. But I'll give you the cue. Just grab one out. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards at the same time. Look at them quickly. I'll just put my thing. Thank you for coughing, it covers the dead time. So that's 7 at the same time. Excuse my ass. Yeah. Can I have a track, please? But can I have it not too loud?
Welcome into the mighty show, the wonderful world of Dynamo. Like dynamite is keen to blow with magic you never seen before. And this one's called Dynamo's State of Mind. David, you need to make some way. This kid's becoming a major name. He came all the way from Bradford, sitting on top of a train. This play's insane. Are you ready for Dynamo's State of Mind? That's what it's called. When on the ball, he scores hat-trick. No average rabbit in a hat-trick, especially when he does that trick. I say, make the green do backflips. All around the house, I don't know the best. Look, here's the kid that is magic. Wait, I think my brother is good.
Get the mic, do you want to get your card? Yeah.
Too clever. And he does it in style, cause even his thinking cap's a new era. Everybody relax, it's time for Dynamo. I'm bringing you down to know you're all the fucking about the Dynamo.
Go in my top pocket. That's you. I ain't got a pocket there, I know. The floor show. Take 2. Works on film. Oh well. Was your card the 9 of spades?
It was.
Thank you.
I remember
The last spade, I tell you what, since I missed that one, I need to make it a bit more difficult, because, you're a very tough crowd. So, I'm going to do it blindfolded. Don't all leave now. There's more acts to follow. Let me see. Whew. Oh, now he's got some. One in my top pocket again. It's still not a pocket, but that's your card, right? Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
And back pocket. That's you.
Yes.
And for the last card, instead of finding it because I've run out of possible revelations, I didn't watch the rest of Daryl's Revelation DVDs. I'll make the pack disappear, leaving 1 card. Is that you? I'm going to try one last thing. Can the camera get close from this? And the watch? Bend down. You see it says 9 o'clock? Yeah. I came in very early. Give me a time between 9 and 10, this gentleman here.
9:30.
9:30. Thanks very much for your time. I'm Dynamo. You've been great. Have you got a 10 pence, please? Or any change? Oh, come on. Just So you don't think I've got 2 of these coins, yeah? Where you write your initials on either side? Yeah.
Scrutinising my man, everybody.
You see that, yeah? Right, if I give it a little squeeze, yeah, and just blow, it disappears completely.
What?
No, 1 second, I'll something in my shoe, 1 second.
Ah, shit!
Put your hands together like that. What?
It's gonna drop, man. What? Hey!
Now wait.
No, don't lie.
Wait for it, watch this.
Come on, man. Dynamo, boy.
Here's a wanker.
Don't lie. That can come out. What? Is
that your signature?
Your initials.
And yet every pair of ZX trainers you buy, the laces tie themselves. Look, watch. No way! No! What do you reckon to these anyway? Yeah. What just happened? Tell him. I'm liking this one. Look, Adidas trainers on. Right. Is that right? What's that, my lace undone?
Yeah.
Yeah. One second.
Wait, that was good, man.
Welcome into the mighty show, the wonderful world of Dynamo. Like dynamite is key to blow with magic you never seen before. And this one called Dynamo is state of mind. David, you need to make some way. This kid's becoming a major name. He came all the way from Blackfoot, sitting on top of a train. This play's insane. Are you ready for Dynamo?